Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be harvesting some potatoes from my allotment. We've harvested a number of potatoes already, with some that we've planted, and there have been also quite a lot of volunteers, which are the potatoes left over from last year, and they have been brilliant. We've had so much rain that actually it's been perfect for the potatoes. However, I think the main crops might be looking like they're getting a few signs of disease, possibly blight, not sure. So today we're going to get a couple more rows dug up, hopefully as long as the weather can hold out for us. So yeah, I'll take you along.
So here we are at the allotment, and I've had to do a narration over this as it was quite windy, and I thought this would be much easier for you to hear my voice as it kept dipping out from time to time. So yes, here we are at the allotment, and oh, I forgot my fork there. I'm just about to dig up the potatoes. I've got two rows here. The one in the foreground, as you can see, is the pink fir apple, I believe, and the second row is the, oh, I can't even remember what they're called now, oh dear. So we've got the pink fir apple, what we're digging up here, and the other one's an Inca Bell, Inca Bella or Inca Bell, please correct me, whatever way it is, I don't know. I keep calling them Inca Bell, but I do believe they're Inca Bella. Anyhow, right, here we are with the potatoes. As you can see, like I said, they're quite yellowy now. I think it's just, these ones obviously, they're just finished. We've had so much rain here. We're usually really dry in this part of the world, but this year it has been so wet. And the potatoes so far have been fantastic. They have been really beautifully moist. They're not dry at all. They're not scabby. They've been really delicious. So I've got high hopes for these ones, that they're going to be the same. So these are pink fir apple, which are a second early. I love pink fir apple. Bit of a fad to clean them up as they get mud and what have you in all the nooks and crannies. So let's see how I get on here digging some of these up. Quite a lot of weeds there, I can see. So yeah, I tend to scrabble around in the ground for the potatoes. I've done it far too many times before where I've spiked the potatoes. I am using an ordinary garden fork here, as you can see, but I'm being really careful and going around the edges. So I'm having a good look at the first lot there. That's okay, I think. That's what I'm trying to say there. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, give it a tug. It's not coming out. Oh, there we go. So a few more weeds in amongst that. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got there. Yeah, there's a few coming up there by the looks of it. Okay. Oh, what's that on those? Oh, not sure about those two. Why did I put them there? Let's have a look. I'm having a bit of an inspection here. I'm not happy about these. I think I'm a bit worried at this point that it might be blight. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so back to the narration again. As you can hear, the sound quality isn't that great. What am I doing with that basket? I think I'm trying to position it so you guys can see it. So yeah, I'm going to carry on digging here and see what we can get from the next few plants. So far they're looking all right actually, apart from the few that were green. As I say, I really don't think it is blight now. It really does look like it's the greening of the potatoes, but I think I'm quite pleased with those actually.
So that was 4 plants there. Not a bad harvest. It wasn't too difficult to harvest. However, a lot of them, what I thought was blight at the start, looks like it's greening of the potatoes where they've been exposed to the light, which is a bit of a shame. I didn't really think they were exposed to the light, and I can't eat those, they're poisonous. So, but overall, not a bad harvest from 4 plants. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one isn't an Inca bell. I don't know what this one is. I think this might be, not really sure what this one was. Pleasant surprise. These are all right next to the compost heap as well, whether that's had an impact. That's all of those. Talking of compost heaps, this has been the year of the slug. I don't know if you can see that there. They are not normal slugs, they are giant slugs. How many are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And probably a whole load more inside. As long as they stay off my potatoes, I'm happy for them to stay in there.
So here I am now harvesting some runner beans. I've decided to give up on the potatoes. As you can see, the rain is really coming down now, so I thought I'd get a quick harvesting of some runner beans, and I think I'm going to head over and get a couple of courgettes because I'm sure there's going to be some, and then I think we're really going to have to head home as I am soaked through to the skin, so yeah, let's see what I can get from here. There's always one that you miss, guaranteed, and I think here I do miss. There were a couple I'd missed previously. The runner beans this year have been really good. Because of the rain, again, I think they've just made them so tender and delicious, whereas the past couple of years they've dried out really quickly and gone stringy really quick, but I'm really enjoying them this year. I wish I'd grown more beans. I haven't got that many this year. I've got a few for drying, ironically, which don't seem to be doing that well because of all the rain, but certainly the runners are a hit at the moment. Please ignore the brassicas in the background. Whilst we were away on holiday, even though they were netted, a rogue butterfly or two had got in and decimated them all, unfortunately. So we are leaving those for the chickens on the plot. We have chickens that free range all around the plot, so they can have those.
With the cucumbers, there's quite a few coming on there now.
Wow, just look at that rain coming down. I'm surprised.
Okay, I'm surprised. I'm just going to check for courgettes, and I think we're going to head home. The rain has well and truly started to come down heavily now, so. Finally they're slowing down. Okay, let's head home. back from the allotment, having harvested the potatoes. I am well and truly soaked through. It did start to rain in the end, unfortunately, so we had to sort of abandon what else we were going to do up there. So we did get the potatoes harvested, and I also managed to get a couple of courgettes and beans. I have washed the potatoes. I've just got them down here, just by me here. So I will just give you a show. I will show them to you. So I don't know if you can see, I've got a basket here. In this basket here, oh, there were a couple of these ones. I harvested some random ones at the end. I'm not quite sure what variety these are, but all of these are the Inca bells, and they're not huge. I was expecting them to be bigger, about a hen's egg size, but they look pretty healthy. There were a couple that had gone a bit green, but other than that, and there's possibly a tiny bit of scab on a couple, but they're mostly fine. This yielded just over £9 of potatoes. And in the other basket down here are the pink fir apples. Oops, dropping one here. And this yielded just over £8, and they look pretty good. They look quite clean. Where there was only one that I managed to spike with the fork. The rest, where I was a bit worried about the green on the potatoes, the discolouring, is just where they've reached the light. I thought it was possibly the start of blight, but it's definitely just the greening, and there's only a small handful here, so that's not too bad. So overall, I'm really happy with that. It possibly could have been better. The Inca Bell, I think they're Inca Bell or Inca Bella, I'm not sure. They, again, like I say, I was expecting more from them as they are a main crop, but okay nonetheless. Also, I managed to harvest 2 courgettes and a handful of beans. I seem to be dropping them everywhere. Thanks again for watching me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.